Dude ranch vacation in the heart of Texas, my daughter-in-law barked at the stable hand, "Don't listen to the old hag, she's only here to babysit the horses." My son smirked and agreed, his laughter echoing through the stables like a cruel joke. Little did they know, I owned the entire 5,000-acre spread and the chain of luxury ranches that stretched across the Southwest. What I did next left them saddled with regret, trembling in their designer boots. This is my story, one of betrayal, hidden strength, and the sweet taste of justice served under the wide Texas sky. At 75 years old, I'd earned every wrinkle and every callus on my hands. Life hadn't been easy, but I'd turned hardship into an empire. My husband, God rest his soul, passed away when our son Travis was just 10. We were left with a rundown farm on the outskirts of Austin, barely enough land to graze a few cattle, let alone build a life. But I refused to let grief bury me. I rolled up my sleeves, learned to rope, ride, and run a business all at once. Starting with that one dusty plot, I transformed it into the Golden Spur Ranch, a high-end getaway where city folk could play cowboy for a weekend. Word spread, investors knocked, and before long, I had 5 more properties, sprawling estates in New Mexico, Arizona, and Colorado, each one a testament to my grit. Over 5,000 acres in total under the Golden Spur brand, employing hundreds, hosting celebrities and executives who paid top dollar for authentic Western luxury. But I kept it all quiet from my family. I wanted Travis to love me for me, not for the money. Little did I know how that secrecy would come back to bite. The invitation to the ranch came out of the blue. Travis called one evening, his voice casual over the phone. "Mom, how about a family getaway? Lila and I found this amazing dude ranch in Texas. The kids would love it. Horseback riding, campfires, the works. And you'd be great with them while we relax." I heard the subtext, free babysitting. But my heart leapt anyway. Opportunities to bond with my grandchildren Emma, 9, and Cody, 7, were rare. Lila, my 42-year-old daughter-in-law, had always been distant. Polite on holidays, but with a chill that could freeze the Rio Grande. Travis, now 45 and a mid-level manager in some tech firm, had changed since marrying her 15 years ago. The adventurous boy I'd raised on horseback had become a yes man, deferring to her every whim. Still, I packed my bags, hoping this trip would bridge the gap. The drive to the Golden Spur Ranch was a 4-hour trek from Austin, winding through sun-baked hills dotted with longhorns and wildflowers. Travis and Lila chatted up front in their sleek SUV about spa sessions, gourmet trail rides, and wine tastings, as if I weren't crammed in the back with the kids' luggage. Every time I piped up, "Hey Emma, remember when your dad used to ride ponies?" Lila would shoot a tight smile over her shoulder. "That's nice, Renee, but let's not bore the kids with old stories." Travis just nodded, eyes on the road. The red flags waved, but I ignored them. Family was everything to me. Arriving at the ranch entrance, pride swelled in my chest like a summer storm. The wrought iron gates bore the Golden Spur emblem, a stylized horseshoe I'd designed myself. Beyond lame manicured trails, luxury cabins with hot tubs, a state-of-the-art stable, and an infinity pool overlooking the canyons. I'd poured 5 years into renovating this flagship property after buying it out from a failing competitor. Every detail, from the leather-bound guest books to the hand-forged fire pits, was my touch. But Travis and Lila didn't know that. To them, this was just another fancy resort they'd booked on my dime, though they thought it was a budget deal I'd somehow afforded. Travis handed the keys to the valet, a young man named Diego, whom I'd hired personally for his way with horses. Lila adjusted her wide-brimmed hat and designer jeans, looking every bit the Instagram-ready cowgirl. At 42, she was stunning. Tan skin, highlighted hair, the kind of figure that came from Pilates and personal chefs. 15 years younger than Travis, she made sure everyone knew she was the prize. "Make sure we get the executive cabin," she told Travis as we approached the check-in lodge. "I won't settle for anything less." He murmured agreement, as always. Inside the lodge, the air smelled of cedar and fresh coffee. Maria, my front desk manager and a loyal employee for a decade, looked up from her computer. Her eyes lit when she saw me, but I gave a subtle shake of my head. Not yet. "Welcome to Golden Spur Ranch," she said warmly. "Reservation under Hayes?"
Travis stepped forward. "Yes, the executive cabin. We booked the best one." Maria typed away, her face professional. "I see your reservation for the deluxe family cabin, Mr. Hayes. It's spacious with a private deck, but the executive is booked solid this week." Lila's face twisted like she'd bitten a lemon. "That's ridiculous. I specifically requested the executive when we called. Do you know who we are? We're paying customers." I stepped in gently. "Lila, the deluxe sounds lovely. Maybe we could—" She whirled on me, eyes flashing. "Don't interrupt, Renee. This doesn't concern you." Her voice rose, drawing stares from other guests. Maria tensed but stayed calm. "Ma'am, I apologize, but I said get us the executive," Lila snapped. Then, pointing at me like I was a stray dog, she turned to Maria. "And don't listen to the old hag. She's only here to babysit the horses or whatever. She's not important. She's just the help we brought along." The lodge fell silent. My cheeks burned as humiliation washed over me like a flash flood. In 75 years, I'd faced bankruptcies, droughts, and boardroom battles, but nothing like this. Public degradation from my own family. And then the knife twisted deeper. Travis threw his head back and smirked, a chuckle escaping his lips. "Lila, you're too much. But yeah, Mom, just let us handle it. Go wait by the bags or something." His words hit like a bucking bronco. This was my son, the boy I'd raised single-handedly, teaching him to ride before he could walk, sacrificing sleep to build a future for him. And here he was, laughing at my expense. Whispers rippled through the room. A couple pulled out phones to record. Maria's face paled with sympathy. She knew who I was, of course. "Ma'am," she said softly to me, "perhaps you'd like to relax in the lounge while we sort this." Lila sighed dramatically. "Yes, take the old woman somewhere she won't embarrass us. And keep an eye on her. She wanders off sometimes." Travis laughed again. I picked up my suitcase, spine straight despite the crushing weight, and walked to the lounge. Behind me, Lila continued her tirade. As the door closed, Maria caught my eye with a nod. She was ready when I was. That night, in my second-rate room, overlooking the starry canyons, the pain festered. But sleep brought clarity. I'd built this from nothing. I wouldn't let them trample it. The next morning dawned golden over the ranch. I woke to the sound of roosters and the scent of mesquite smoke from the breakfast fire. My room was cozy. King bed, Navajo rugs, a balcony with rocking chairs. But it felt like a cage. I'd barely slept, replaying Lila's venom and Travis's betrayal. Downstairs in the dining hall, families laughed over pancakes and fresh huevos rancheros. Lila had snagged the best table by the window, overlooking the pastures. She was already ordering the staff around. "This coffee's weak. Bring something stronger. And make sure those eggs are organic." The grandkids sat glued to their tablets, barely acknowledging me as I approached. "Morning, sweeties," I said, reaching to ruffle Cody's hair. Lila's hand shot out. "Don't mess with his hair. I just styled it. Kids, say hi to Grandma Renee." "Hi," they mumbled in unison, eyes on screens. I sat in the leftover chair, back to the view. "Renee," Lila said without glancing up, "after breakfast, you'll watch the kids on the trail ride. Apply sunscreen every 30 minutes, Emma burns easily. And no deep trails. Keep them safe. If they whine, call me immediately. Don't handle it yourself." Each command was a jab, implying I was incompetent. Travis scrolled his phone, silent. "How long will you be?" I asked. "As long as we want," Lila snapped. "This is our vacation, not yours. You're here to help." After breakfast, I took the kids to the stables. They perked up a bit on horseback. Emma giggling as her pony trotted, Cody whooping like a little cowboy. For a moment, it felt real. But then Emma said, "Mom says you used to clean stables for rich people. "Is that why you smell like hay?" My heart sunk. "No, darling, I own ranches like this one." Cody snorted. "Mom says you make up stories because you're poor and live in a tiny shack." Lies. My home was a sprawling estate worth millions, but Lila had poisoned them. For 6 hours, I supervised rides and games, while Travis and Lila enjoyed massages and wine tours on my ranch, on tabs I'd ultimately cover. They returned glowing, Lila's nails manicured, Travis tipsy. "Kids good?" he asked absently. "Fine," I replied, biting back the truth. "Good. Watch them tomorrow, too. We've got archery and shopping." That night, alone on my balcony, anger brewed. This wasn't family, it was exploitation. Day 3. They announced a private excursion to a nearby canyon, leaving me with the kids again. "Lunch at noon sharp," Lila ordered, "and keep Cody's sugar up, granola bars in the bag." As they left, I overheard Lila on the phone. "Yeah, stuck with the brats, but the old lady's handling it. Soon as this is over, we ditch her for good." Chills. I dropped the kids at the ranch's kids club, a program I'd designed, and wandered the property. Near the pool bar, voices drifted from a shaded cabana. Travis and Lila, skipping their excursion, chatting with strangers. "The old bat's getting frail," Lila said. "Won't be long now." A woman laughed. "Harsh but practical." "Lila's an only child," Lila continued. "We'll inherit everything, whatever scraps she has." My stomach dropped. I hid behind a mesquite tree. "And Renee?" a man asked. Travis chuckled. "Mom? Broke as dirt. Lives in a shack, lives off my handouts. I've been supporting her for years." Lies! I paid his debts, funded their lifestyle. "That's why this trip sucks," Lila added, dragging her along like a useless pet. "When she's too old, straight to a state home. No way she's moving in with us." "Over my dead body," the woman joked. "Exactly," Lila said. "She spins these tales about owning ranches. Delusional. Early dementia, probably." They all laughed. "Hotels? Ranches? Hilarious," Travis said. "Kids think it's sad. Won't have to deal with her much longer. 5 years tops. And then we're free." More cruelty. I was a financial drain, a joke, free childcare they mocked. Rage ignited. I'd show them. I called Maria. It's time. I fetched the kids for real fun, building forts, skipping stones in the creek. They laughed, opening up. "Grandma, you're cool," Emma said. Evening came. Travis and Lila barged into my cabin. "We're heading to dinner," Lila said. "Kids to bed." "No," I said calmly, blocking the door. "What?" Lila sneered. "You're checking out tomorrow. Call the front desk for a new room tonight." Travis blinked. "Mom, what?" "I overheard your cabana chat. I know the lies, the plans." "You spied?" Lila hissed. "I own this ranch, all of them. Golden Spur is mine." I handed Travis documents, financial records of my support, mortgages, schools, vacations. His face paled. "You've been rich?" Lila screamed. "Liar! She's a stable cleaner." Maria entered with security. "Miss Renee Hayes founded Golden Spur. She's our CEO." Lila went ghost white. Travis stammered. "You'll pay full price for everything. Spa, meals, all billed to you. Financial help ends now." "Mom, please," Travis begged. "You chose this, laughed at me, lied to your kids. You're on your own." They left in shock, faces crumbling. That night, I slept peacefully under the stars. I'd learned blood isn't always family. Strength comes from within. The story is fictional, inspired by real tales. If you were me, would you stay silent or fight? God bless. Word count 3024.